All right, we're here with Austin Simmons. Austin, what's going on, bro?
Everything's going good. How about you?
I'm all right. I'm all right, man. We're about to get out here and we're gonna go out here and do a workout. What you got going on today? Kind of explain to us a little bit.
So today is gonna be like some type of like college pro day, like as if like I'm preparing to go to the draft. Gonna have some receivers out there doing like NFL pro style type routes, and I'm gonna see like where I'm at today.
So Austin, you baseball and football, and I know I've seen football schedules.
Mm-hmm.
You play both.
Yeah.
Do they intertwine, and does it add to your schedule? Like, talk to us about that.
It adds to my schedule like by a lot. Usually day to night days. Depends on what's going on throughout the day. So usually start out like, early in the morning, probably like around maybe 6:30, go to meetings, have practice, maybe like an hour or two just to chill, get my mind back. And then head on over to Swayze Field. So either have a practice or travel to a game, play a game at Swayze, depends on what's going on that day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The difference in baseball and football. Football, you walk out there. How many people in the stands at Ole Miss? 60,000, 70,000? How many?
I believe it was like 68. I think we topped 68,000.
68,000. And baseball is not as many, even though you guys are great at baseball, right?
Yeah. Yeah, we didn't have like that well of a season, but I believe we'll bounce back next year.
Yeah?
Yes, sir.
But the difference between the two, so sometimes I always think football is emotional. Baseball is not so much, right? It's more skill related, right? So you're out there not being fed by the crowd. But what does feed you in baseball?
I believe what feeds me in baseball is definitely probably like the negativity that'll bounce back from the fans, like kind of like motivate me a little bit to go out there and show out. Also, like, I feel as though that I'll walk out there and I'll be the top dog and compete at a high level.
Right?
Yes, sir.
You're a pitcher, right?
Yes, sir.
A left-handed pitcher, right? Is that being a left-handed pitcher? Like, what is that in baseball? Talk to us. Explain that. Is it not that many? Is it something special?
You could say that. Being a lefty pitcher, like has its ideal, positives to it, different movement on the ball, different spin on the ball. Also, there's not as many like talented left-handed pitchers per se.
Right.
That's it, like that throws consistently in the 90s. Being able to throw like 94, 95s like on a fastball as a lefty is pretty damn good. Yeah.
Right. Okay, so you've been known that you've done really well in school. So the transition from high school to college and Lane Kiffin's playbook, was it hard to get a college playbook? Like, how did you adapt?
Establishing myself good in the playbook. Getting like everything, understanding all the information, all like the progressions, terminology, coverages. That was all like with the help of Coach Aiken, Coach Weiss, like they really like helped me establish myself like really, really good in that playbook and really understand it. So like really like the transition going from a high school playbook to that playbook was really pretty smooth for me.
It was pretty smooth?
Yeah.
So you completely have it now, like you got it down pat now?
I believe so.
Yeah?
Yeah.
If you had to start game one, you think you could go out there and command offense?
Absolutely.
Absolutely?
Yeah.
Y'all got some new guys on your team this year, right?
Yeah, we do.
Who's some of the new toys you got out there, Austin, man? Who's some of the new guys you got into the offense?
Who?
Yeah, who are some of the new guys?
Shoot, we had like 10 running backs. We have 10 running backs in our roster.
You think Kiffin about to go 3-man backfield? What you think about that happening, bro?
Shoot, I'm not sure. Shoot.
Well,
definitely had some key aspects in the tight end room, running back room, especially. Receiver room just got restocked again.
Yeah.
We have our, key components of the offense, Caden Prescorn, Trey Harris, Jordan Watkins, everyone else, but I feel like, this Ole Miss roster is probably going to be the most talent Ole Miss has ever seen ever in the entire program.
Really? You feel like that?
Yeah.
Kiffin's about to do something with those running backs. Who knows, man? He might start handing the ball off from the flanker position or something, man.
I don't know what he says to his running back.
How is it playing for Lane Kiffin? Is it fun? Is he strict? Like, how is it?
Shoot, it's pretty fun. Just being around him, like having all the positive energy around him, like he knows how to, make someone smile, like make sure like everyone's like not so tight or stern because we're playing football. Like he really likes to make everyone so loose to a point like where like we don't really think about it when we go out there to play. Like we just do our thing and then handle business and get off the field. Like just being around him, like getting to really understand like why he's the coach he is right now. He's just really fun to be around. Like
right.
he understands us, you know, like especially on the mental side and physical side. Like he really I just really enjoy being around him.
You do a lot of things like unorthodox, like you've been training to be a pro, I feel, since you were a kid. You like we're doing today. You're gonna do your pro day today. You can get out there. You've been throwing the pro wide receivers for a long time. Did all those things actually help you or when you got to college?
Yeah, it definitely helped me. You know, it definitely helped me like with like, you know, the speed difference between high school, college, you know, because I was already caught up to speed by training with the pro guys. So like that definitely was like a big factor for me growing up. So yeah.
Anything funny this year, man, happened at school or with Kiffin? Like, does he ever do little funny things? Like, he ever try to motivate you guys with?
Shoot, I probably think like the funniest thing this guy's ever done was start like a whole football program, pickleball tournament throughout the entire.
What?
We did a whole pickleball tournament. I didn't really do it because I had baseball, but like every single meeting, like during the entire spring, like we always talked about like the different matchups, like how like each game went. And like, I wish I actually competed because like it seemed pretty fun, but baseball got in the way of it. But I'm definitely gonna try to play pickleball next year.
A pickleball tournament?
Yeah.
Explain to people what pickleball is. There's a lot of people gonna have to hit Google right now.
So pickleball is like this like smaller version of tennis, you know. I believe it's like I'm not sure what the ball is made of, honestly. Like I never held one before, but you know, I've seen it. It's like this green ball is it's like a bigger version of ping pong per se. You know, like you have two people, you could play ones, or you could play twos. That's pretty much just like tennis, same rules apply.
So listen, man, let's do a little something real fast. All right, so you're the quarterback of the team, right?
Yeah.
You come out and you see two deep safeties, right? And the cornerbacks are impressed. What does that tell you?
Shoot, maybe 2-man, depends on like the leverage of the linebackers as well. It can be, shoot, they could roll to one high, they could play cloud with it, or they could play quarters bail. You know, you don't really know what to expect in college nowadays. They have so much disguise now.
Why? Because things change when the snap starts?
Yeah, like it also like depends on like what the team is, who the defensive coordinator is, like how like they present themselves each coverage. Like that's why we have game plans. That's why I watch film. So the
defensive coach's characteristics actually goes into it also.
Yeah, it depends on like how like the cornerbacks align, their leverage is inside or outside, how deep they are, or like where the safeties align. Are they offset or are they lined up? Are they down or are they deep? Like it depends. Yeah.
And you have to process all that in how many seconds? 35, 25? How many seconds they give you?
7-on-7 is typically 4, but 11-on-11 probably 2 to 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now the coaches can talk to you in your helmet, right? Have you looked into that?
Yeah.
So explain to us how that's going to help you guys. Now he actually can tell. Is it like 7-on-7? Explain to the people how that will help a quarterback.
Shoot, for Ole Miss,
yeah,
we're already a tempo team, so like we're already on the ball already. So like we'll call play. Let's just say it's a run play, we hand off the ball, and then he gets tackled. Coach Weiss is already in my ear telling me the next play. So I already have the play. Receivers are looking for the signal. Like I'm already telling the old lineman what to do, like what the protection is or what the play is. I'm already set. I'm still waiting for the receivers to get set. That's how fast we move.
Yeah.
At Ole Miss. So like it's really like a great positive thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So explain to us about the shirt that you have on.
Shoot, humble over height, you know. Thank you, Miss Chelsea. Miss Chelsea works with player development at Ole Miss. You know, she started her own brand. You know, I believe it's probably one of the most comfortable hoodies I ever wore in my entire life. You know?
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She has great apparel, you know, shirts, hoodies. I actually need to get some shirts from her right now. But yeah, humble over hype, you know, it's more like a trademark saying like, I think it believes, I don't know what it says on my back. Should I just turn around and show them?
Show it to them.
Shoot.
Let's see.
Shoot, you can read it out loud if you want, but like it says this on the back.
What does it say? Hype enough to know I'm great, but humble enough to know he's greater.
Yeah,
That's
so
cool.
like, it's a nice little trademark. I really like the brand, you know.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Miss Chelsea Vaughn, for this, and can't wait to get more.
That's what's up. That's what's up. All right, give us your top 3 Netflix shows that you watch.
Shoot, Avatar: The Last Airbender. You know, it's a classic right there. Grew up watching that. All American and Stranger Things.
Stranger Things?
Yeah.
All right, Austin, give me your 2 top quarterbacks that you watch film on, you model your game after, you look at them and say, like, this is what a quarterback is.
Shoot, Aaron Rodgers and Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
Shoot, I believe those 2 quarterbacks are like just playmakers in general. Shoot, they both can throw at different arm slots. Like that's what I can do. Thanks to baseball. And like the way they can extend plays, like the way I believe they both have clutch performance. We see it from Patrick Mahomes a lot. He's about to maybe go on to his 3rd Super Bowl in a row. Also Aaron Rodgers, in a few games, but like couldn't see it last year. He got hurt. So just really really relating my game to them, and then seeing that like I can be similar to them. I don't want to be exactly like them. Well, I believe like I relate my game closest to them.
All right, so you were committed to Florida.
Yeah.
And anytime you decommit from a school, the fans get a little crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Are you looking forward to playing Florida? When you walk in that stadium and maybe kind of ruckus, talk to us about that. Does that affect you? How you feel about playing against Florida?
Shoot, walking in that stadium, playing against Florida, Ben Hill probably holds 98,000. So I'm definitely gonna hear some people talking reckless to me. But am I gonna let it affect me? Nah, I'm straight. I believe by the time I'm gonna be able to play them, we're gonna be playing them at Vaught Hemingway Stadium.
Yeah.
At home. So that's the game I'm really looking forward to in my career.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when the crowd's yelling, Austin, you suck, you a traitor, like that doesn't bother you at all? Let us into the mindset of a quarterback. Like, that doesn't bother you?
Not really, because, I already dealt with that, growing up in the Mutt City, people talk crazy. I wouldn't say growing up playing there in the mud, people talk reckless there every single week, just dealing with that. I feel like that just really prepared me just for college, really, in general. So that really doesn't faze me anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter that it's an extra 50,000.
Nah, it's fine.
It's all the same.
It's fine.
All right, so this year, man, you're in the SEC, big time football. And I know you only really get to watch the offense. Did you see anybody from an opposing team that was going off against you guys that was pretty good?
Oh yeah, Alabama's finest, Dallas Turner.
What was he doing?
What wasn't he doing? Definitely was making plays.
Yeah.
He was making plays left and right. Definitely made some big plays against us, and just really seeing that, damn, this guy's really good. You can see it too. He just got drafted in the 1st round. Yeah. So
right.
Damn.
Anywhere ran a 4-4, 4-3.
That's a big dude moving fast.
Right. And they're chasing you, right?
Yeah.
All right, but Mississippi, they love their Jackson Dart, right? Y'all starting quarterback, had a decent year last year. He's coming back. What does Jackson Dart do well? What do you see?
Sure, he has a great personality. He's a great guy in general. Just being around him in the quarterback room, he really motivates me, teaches me a lot. He really helped me speed up my game in the SEC because he already played there for a year. Big eye opener for me. Really realizing that there's more to this game other than just throwing and completing a pass and throwing touchdowns. There's more key aspects into being a college quarterback, and that's I believe what I needed to really help me pursue my dreams to go to the NFL. So I'm personally thankful for that for him.
So this spring you took a lot of the starting reps, right? Because Jackson Dart wasn't there part of the time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you were basically the starter this spring, or?
It was hard to tell because me and Walker we're alternating ones, pretty much every day, and it was a good substantial amount of reps, I would say. I was really trying to see where me and Walker were if we were put in a situation to start, be put in the fire with the ones.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was a good test for me this spring.
But you feel comfortable if you had to start game 1. Who you guys got game 1?
You said where?
Who do you play game 1?
We play Furman at home.
Furman at home?
Yeah.
So you feel comfortable. You can go out there and start against
them. Yeah,
All right, Austin.